Asia International Peace Conference to address on the Rotary perspective on peace and conflict resolution. Sir, pleasure to have you with us. We have a short AV.
Rotarian Ravi Shankar Dakkuju, District Governor nominee 2026-27, Rotary Club of Bangalore, Rotary International District 3192, warmly welcome you to the South Asia International Peace Conference 2025. Your leadership in Rotary Bangalore Orchids and your contribution to community service have been exemplary. In 2018, we became the first Indian national to announce the single largest community development fund from India to Rotary Foundation at INR 100 crores. It is the second largest contribution to the Rotary Foundation after the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We are privileged to have you here, sir. Welcome to the conference, sir.
Welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the last session for the first part, and after this we'll break for lunch after the session by Rotarian Ravi Shankar. They say peace also comes when your stomach is full. So let's break for lunch after the session. So over to Ravi Shankar. We're all looking forward to the session, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Namaskara. Assalamu alaikum. I think this is the holy month of Ramzan to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. When I should compliment my DG for taking this bold step and just say emergency subject as peace. I know that since almost 2 years he's been passionately chasing it against all odds and actually ending up doing this complex, I think, very difficult event. Congratulations, sir. When I was given this subject, I think twice I was given a subject that peace in relation with ecological sustainability. Then again, I think my guide, PDG K.S. Nagendra correctly saying Rotary perspective. That defined it, sir. Thanks for guiding me properly. When this subject was given, so I was in a hurry. I asked my co-Rotarian Neil Michael Joseph, who is also an environmental activist and a very active Rotarian. I said, can you get me some base for this? And he went to ChatGPT. He sent me a 2-page note. This is 4 pages. Absolutely, I didn't find anything in this because to define Rotarians, I think this 2 lines, 4 pages doesn't. I don't think ChatGPT knows what Rotary is. Rotary is, without emotions, you're not a Rotarian. Without being the empathy, you're not a Rotarian. That is not given here. Many times, don't tell my wife, many times when I want to do a Rotary project, my wife will be asking, again Rotary? No, I'm going for pub crawl. I'm going for pubbing. Going to a club, I tell that, but actually I go to Rotary work. That's how we do that. I'm not telling you to tell lies to your wife, but this is exactly pulls us. In fact, the environment sustainability, what you said, I think Vicky Cage addressed that, and our Sadhu, I think Vasudev, Jaggi Vasudev, he's talking about topsoil and water. These are the things which is going to be the future disturbing factors which will take away the peace from our world. In fact, future will not be fighting for oil, minerals, gold or diamonds, it will be for water. And what have we done for that? In fact, I think Kiribati Island, now I'm seeing that even Maldives, I don't know why the Maldives are not taken care. Next 20 years, that will not be there at all. I think Maldives will be disappeared along with so many low-lying islands. And who made all these things? In fact, I think World Bank predicted by 2050, that exactly 25 years ahead from now, 40 million people of Asia will be affected by climate change and global warming, and they will be destabilized because of these changes. And Indian and I think Sri Lankan farmers will be affected. Who made this? Who made this condition? It is we. As Aishwarya was talking about the future generation youngsters, I was talking about the blame lies with our generation who are messed up this world. I think the decline, the planet started this disease called cancer. The planet as a polio has got, the planet has got polio, that's what I keep saying that. This started from Industrial Revolution, where mass production became. Then it was enhanced when this mass consumption started happening. There is Amazon and Myntra and all this online shopping where you keep buying impulsive issues. So I am guilty, along with my generation. The younger generation, we are giving them a diseased planet for them to do the correction. But we messed it up. When we are still here, I don't think we should do that. You do something like that. That is where I think Rotary took the relevance. And Rotaries, the core areas, 7 core areas we have, verticals we call them. Out of that, 3 belongs to peace. 3 of the 7 areas of focus belongs to peace. One is peace to education. Other one is peace and conflict resolution. Third one is included recently. That is environment and peace and environment sustainability. That is the most important. So we are working towards that. Rotary as a institution, as a way of life, is ahead of times from others. In fact, the father of Rotary, Paul Harris, 120 years back, what he did, what he imagined, evolved, and we are the base for UN. UN structure is based on our Rotary principles of structure. Now we are talking about what to do for this, what to do to bring peace through environment sustainability. That is, we are from 3190, I think my Rotary district 3190. During COVID time, we started a Rotary Environment Foundation. Why we did that? COVID time, we had the time to really introspect ourselves. And our trustees, 5 of us, we could not go to the sub-registrar's office together because there was a isolation, there was a curfew was there. Each one had to go with a mask and do the thing, do the registration. 3 days, 4 days we could do that. Why we are doing this in 3190, we are so proud to say that foundation, the Rotary believes borderless world. How to do beyond ourselves, beyond our district, our country, our continent, is through Rotary, spread this environment foundation through the programs to bring in the sustainability and improve the ecological situation and bring in healthy planet in the future. Before we hand it over to the younger generation, we started that. We did a couple of projects. Like as DJ has mentioned clearly, in Chalikare, most arid zone, most least rainfall fed area in the state. We are doing 1,500 acres of forestation, and we have already completed 800 to 900 acres. In fact, it was so dry the area. Last year we had floods. About 7 lakes are full. We are taking care of the tribal children also through the schools. So now again we did a Sinai Dam. If I am crossing the time, you can stop me. So when Sinai Dam, where the Britishers took away the gold, left behind cyanide infected dump there, the air from that started affecting the health of the kg of people. That's in Kolar gold fields. You must be knowing the movie. That's exactly where we did that. After we did that, I think some of the pictures are shown here. This is before we did that. And a couple of them are still, this is after, midway, after 1 year. We did that. Now the Rotary, the Kolar Goldfield people, whenever they see a Rotary wheel, they thank us. Whenever we move around there, when they see that the Rotary, we say, come and say thank you. And saying that their health has improved by 85%. And at minimum, 500 to 600 people, lung issues have been sorted out. That's cyanide dump, we do that. And you have, I think, Kalparoksha, I think Laksha Kalparoksha, where we are giving to empower the rural women. We give them 2 coconut saplings for them to make, plant them, again get back into economics. There, the rural women upliftment program through ecological development, green revolution kind of stuff. Then we are looking for a technological supplies and appeal to everybody, technological support, where we want to manufacture seed balls, where we should be able to give each machine to each district for them to make their part of the district green. We did start a project called, very, very ambitious, called Rotary Kotinati. Each revenue district of India to plant 1 crore saplings, Rotary Kotinati. I think that we have done progress. I think we have to revive that. Thank you very much for listening. If I have crossed my time, please forgive me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rotarian Ravishankar Dakoju, for giving us the Rotary perspective on peace building and conflict resolution. Thank you so much. I request our DG, Rotarian Mahadev Prasad, and First Lady Rotarian Rajeshwari to felicitate Rotarian Ravishankar. Let's give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, before we break for lunch, we would like to hold you for another 10 minutes. We have a very, very talented team of dancers who have traveled all the way from Nepal to be here to perform for us. So let's give them a huge round of applause. Let's watch them dance and then break for lunch. Shall we? Yeah? Let's give a huge round of applause as we welcome this team. And over to Rotarian Lakshmi.